Alright, so we're back. I think we're in landscape mode versus portrait. I have done some heavy modifying of things. My phone dropped and it may or may not have totally at least it broke the casing for the headphone jack, or the microphone jack, but I did do some tests and it does sound like it's recording, so we're here now and this is what we're doing. Alright. I talked about this in a different part of a video that I don't know that I shared. It doesn't matter. This is part of that kit that I got. I do like this clamp. The tripod doesn't work that great, so we're going to do some modifications. I'm going to drill a hole into this thing. I don't know if I can even do that on camera. I don't know if I have enough space for what I'm doing right now. So this is just me fucking around and finding out, I guess. Let me get my drill. Let's see, what else do I need? I'm going to need my drill and maybe something to mark it with. Might want to put a little mark on where I think the center is here. I'm going to fucking eyeball this because this is not rocket surgery. We'll call that the middle. Nobody's going to see this after I do this anyway, so the circumference is around a ½ inch. I don't have a drill bit that's a ½ inch, but I bet that's pretty close to ½ inch, and I think that's off center. Yeah, center is probably right. Closer to right here. No, it's right. Well, now we did a big old fuck up. It's fine. We'll do like this. Okay. Watch me not draw a circle in a perfect fashion. Alright, let me grab my drill. Right. I am using a not very trendy, not very durable, also a Ross purchase. This is like 20 bucks or something like that. It does work as a secondary drill that I like to have a drill and then also a screwdriver. The other one I think is Hyper Tough from Walmart or something like that. It's not like a Craftsman. It's not that big of a fucking deal. You don't have to have the best tools. You just have to have a tool that will do what you need to do. And if it fucking breaks, you buy a fucking other tool. It's not. We're not doing this for the sake of. We're not doing this for, you know. It's not like we're a professional outfit here. We're just fucking around, enjoying. You might see some of these things over here in the corner. This is just some Goodwill finds and some thrifting finds that I found. Nothing spectacular today as far as the finds or anything like that, but you know, some pieces that can be used for other pieces. Like this thing here. This is some Fisher Price thing. It's been sitting at St. Vincent de Paul for, I would say, probably like 3 months. It was labeled as like 50 cents or $1 or something. Has some potential. I think if I took this screw out and this screw out and then got into this screw, I could probably get some of these pieces off. Sometimes you just got to look around. There's a lot of potential for pieces here. I can see a lot of them going to different things. But that's not really what we're doing right now. We're doing let's fix this shit so we can have a good tripod. Alright, so this is in the center here. Just going to drill a hole. Another reason why I have the pad, this is also Dollar Tree stuff, this foam shit. It doesn't matter because I can drill right into it. And not have to worry about drilling into the floor. And I think what I said on my Instagram post was that I was going to do some live stuff, but I thought I'd try to do like a video like this just to kind of put a video out there to see if anybody wants it. I know that Saturday is not a real good time for people to watch because there's a lot of other shows on. Just trying to widen that hole. I can see that that's not center, but we're not really, it's not so far off. It's off by just a little bit. It's not a big deal. Now I could have drilled another hole, which is what I'm probably going to do here. I'm going to drill just to the side here. Yep. Oh, fuck, I gotta go grab my caliper. I think that's probably just a little bit over a quarter inch. I need to go to a little bit over a half inch, so we might have a whole bunch of nonsense here. I might have to cut that out a bit. Let's see. Well, I'm about halfway there, so that's about halfway where I need to be to get that hole to go through from that tripod. So yeah, this is the name of the game, I guess, huh? Now, I do have a Dremel. I could be doing, but I'm just being stubborn because I don't want to go get it. I gotta plug it in and all that shit. But I'm trying to basically get that hole to be large enough to accommodate this here. So the idea is to get this to go in there. Looks like we're actually almost there. I might be able to push that through. Let's take a look. Well, so we do have an idea of how big we need to get it now that I've scratched that paint. You see that? So that's how far we have to go. Now, I realize you can't see anything about what I'm looking at right now because I'm not doing it on camera, but if you look at this, I might be better off if I snip that. So I'm going to try to snip that. I've got some metal shears. They basically cut through just about anything. So, and I think we're also at Ross. I do a lot of shopping at Ross, if you didn't notice. Anything for a buck, deal, whatever. So I'm just cutting around here. Now, this piece of plastic came from a large press roll. I think this was think about like a 6-foot piece of toilet paper, but it's actually like really nice paper, and that's where we do our proofs and stuff like that off of at work. And this is the plastic that holds the roll in the box. And it was just extra plastic that was around. I think that might actually be. Let's see how that is in just 1 second. And this may be just for fucking shits and giggles, and it might not actually turn into anything. So, but we try to do something neat. I don't know if you can see that. You can't. Do something neat here. Some quality of life. There we go. See if that actually holds better. So I increased the stability of the tripod that wasn't that great from that set that I got, and we'll see if this actually helps hold it better. It may not. I don't know. We'll find out. But yeah, it's got a little light on it and shit. I don't use this light for anything because it's not. I'm pretty pale, so I don't think that I need to have a light on me at all times. It might have been nice when it was dark for when I had Numa City behind me, but yeah, it's a pretty good, decent light. I think it's got different settings. Let's see. Yeah, oh yeah. Sunburn, moonburn, and regular lighting, I guess. So anyway, thanks for watching.